Would you like to know the system and what it's all about? Let me share with you what the system is all about. $1 trial.
Here, we have a formula that guides us, right? Because the vision is freedom through principle-centered leadership. But then the question is, how do you do that? And the great news is it's very, very simple. We have a simple formula that we want to cover. So Mike, I'll turn the time over to you.
Yeah, so we call it the SG4G freedom formula. So we'll just explain that briefly right now, like a high level overview of this formula. And you're going to want to be applying this in every day in your business. So the SG part, let's cover that first. So the first part is S, which stands for system. And system, what this means is the training. So at the top of this website, there's different tabs to the different products that you may potentially own. And in the affiliate section, there's a bunch of different affiliate trainings. And so the first thing you want to do when you have a question or you're thinking to yourself, okay, I don't know how to do this, is to look to the system, look to the tabs on the top of this website and go through the trainings that could potentially answer that question. Because we do our best as a company to answer everything in the training in a systemized way. And we even have a section called frequently asked questions. So when we get questions, we answer them and we shoot videos for those. So it's super important that you look to the system first before you go to the next part, which is the groups. And so the groups is the next place that you can go to. So we have different groups inside of our community. We have a Facebook group, we have Telegram, we have, and the best place of all of the groups, in my opinion, is our Zoom masterminds. So right now we hold up to 11 masterminds a week. 5 of them on a call.
I made a funny face when you said 11. I was like,
that's funny. But yeah, so we have 5 calls and we have 6 Zoom masterminds that you could actually come and bring your questions live to 6- and 7-figure earners to have them answer these questions for you live and get instant feedback. So that's the groups. And any insight on that, Paul?
Yeah, I would just say my favorite place of those groups. And by the way, I'll also say that one of the things that I love about our academy is our community. We have the most amazing, heart-centered, loving, giving, serving community, I believe, on planet Earth. And so when Mike says, number one, look in the system, and that is good, because if you can find your answer in the system, now you can focus on doing things that will grow your income. And you can also allow others to continue to focus on things that will grow their income. So it just saves everyone time if you can find the answer in the system. That being said, we are here to help and serve. And so if you can't find your answer in the system, that's when you want to reach out to the groups. And I just want to really encourage you to not hesitate to ask questions, especially if you've looked for the answer in the system, because we are here to serve. We are here to support you. We want you to find the answers that you need to build freedom in your life. And we're all very, very happy to serve and support in that way. So please don't have any hesitation in going to the groups and asking questions. Now, my favorite place to ask questions and get answers, Mike mentioned our Zooms. So we do a live Zoom for those who are members of our premium product. And I realize that you might be watching this video. Maybe you're not a member of premium yet, and that's okay. But I did want to let you know, if you are on premium, Mike and I are live every day for an hour. We call it the Traffic and Conversions Mastermind. But the bottom line on that is we're live every day for an hour. So as you're going through everything we've got here in the Academy, if you'll plug into those masterminds, you can instantly ask live your question and get live feedback. And it's my favorite place because I find that oftentimes you're going to get the best answer because you'll have someone there actually talking to you face to face versus trying to communicate through a chat. Chats are great also, but I find that the face-to-face communication is just the best because there's no chance for us to misunderstand what you're asking. There's no chance for you to misunderstand what we're teaching. And so if you're on premium, if you're a premium member, I'd love to encourage you to use those as much as you possibly can and encourage your customers and team members to use those as well.
Awesome. And that brings us to the second part of the formula, the 4G formula. And the 4Gs are super simple. And these are daily steps that you should just remember in the back of your mind when you're thinking about what should I do today to build my business. And the first G is grow. And so that is where you listen to good audios, you read good books, you plug into our morning call if you would like. Again, all of our masterminds are inside of the system, the products, but we'll have a link to the other masterminds in premium under Get Coaching. We also have it in the Funnel Builders Academy. There's a coaching tab in there as well, where you can learn about all of the different masterminds and the different places to grow. And so two areas of growing is your personal development, like your mindset and that, and another one is skill set. A lot of people don't talk about that. It's important to learn a skill set, because if you have the best mindset in the world, but you don't have any skills, right? And you're not learning any traffic strategy or some way of generating leads, then guess what? You don't have a skill set and you're not going to really get very far, right? So skill set and mindset are super important on the grow category. The next one is give value. So Paul, do you have any insight on giving value?
Yeah, there's a lot of great books that talk about how if you want to reap a harvest, you must first plant a seed. Even the Bible talks about that. And so giving value just boils down to learning how to be valuable to other people. And there are a lot of ways to do that. And it's one of the things that you're going to learn in our community is we're really focused on that. And so, you don't need to understand it all right now. You're going to learn more about that as you plug in. But yeah, give value to the people that you want to serve. And you'll find that more and more of those people will be attracted to you. And as they're attracted to you, you'll find that sales and commissions becomes easier and easier and easier.
Yeah. And so that's super important. And on the back of your mind, even when you're selling something, always think about how can I deliver some kind of value to this person, even though I'm selling, right? And then that's a good formula to follow. And the last two G's are get leads and get sales. And because that's how it all flows. You're growing, you're giving value to the marketplace, then you're generating leads. So leads are coming into your funnel, and you ultimately need to convert those leads into sales. And if you focus on those 4 areas every single day, it's inevitable to create success. Like you will literally create it, right? And so that is the SG 4G formula in a nutshell. We'll cover it a lot more in detail on our actual masterminds and the different trainings that you go through. So this is just a high level overview. So that's our formula.
I love it.
There you go, guys. That's the formula. Get started for $1. It's $1 for 7 days. Come and check out the formula for yourself. Okay, message me for the link. You can check it out. $1 risk.